week postpartum update. Sorry I haven't been posting too many videos on my channel, but as you can imagine, life is crazy now with 2 kids, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back into the routine of things. Hi! Today, Aaron is in the video. He is a little bit cranky right now. Aaron, can you look at the camera? Look at this guy. He's so cute. Yeah, I will be starting to do what I eat postpartum and a bunch of other videos. I have a lot of reviews coming up, favorite baby products, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, it's just going to take me some time to get all the videos out. I have quite a bit to talk about this time. And I'm going to start with my weight. So I've lost 20 pounds since birth, and I've gained, like, throughout my pregnancy, I've gained around 22 pounds. So I've lost 20, which means I have about 2 pounds left to lose. So I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm still wearing the Belly Bandit morning and afternoon and night, or evening, and then at nighttime when I go to sleep, I take it off. And it's definite, like, I find it working so well, and I have so much more definition already in my stomach and all that, so I'm really happy with that. Like I mentioned last time, I do have lots of energy still. Even though I'm not sleeping too well, I do have a lot of energy. And in terms of how I've been sleeping, as this little guy is getting older, he is giving us longer stretches at night and during the day, and I am managing to get in, you know, some decent sleep. I think I get around 5, maybe 6 hours at night. So yeah, it's not too bad. It is broken sleep, but it is sleep nonetheless, so I'm happy with that. Okay, I do have a lot to talk about, so I'm just looking at my phone, seeing what's most important. Okay, I had baby blues in my last update that I told you guys about. It was because breastfeeding wasn't going well at all, and things were just stressful, and it was hard finding time, to spend with John and baby Aaron. But baby blues are gone. I'm feeling really great. I'm in love with both my boys, like, so in love. I don't feel like depressed or anything like that. And I will explain why in a minute about what's going on with my breastfeeding. One thing that I am, just support your little head. One thing that I have been finding hard, but I don't have baby blues or anything about it. It's just hard going from 1 kid to 2 kids. Like, it's such a transition. And I just find it hard because John is almost 2, so he's in the terrible 2 stage where he's crying and playing tantrums whenever you say he can't have something and all that. It's just been really frustrating. Good burp. So he's just constantly waking up Aaron because he's like crying all the time and stuff, and it's just frustrating, dealing with that and then having a newborn to take care of as well. I definitely am not a fan of the terrible 2 stage. I don't think anyone is. But yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating. In terms of my bleeding, it's pretty much done. The only time I find I start bleeding is, like, it's hardly any at all, but when I do start bleeding, it's just because I've done a lot of work that day and done a lot of walking around. So yeah, that's just been a little bit, sucky, but it is almost done, so that's good. Oh, Bubba. Sorry, I have everything on my phone. That's why I keep pausing and looking at my phone. One thing that is a little bit sad is that my husband does go back to work tomorrow, and I am kind of terrified to see how I'm going to handle, looking after both kids at the same time. It's going to be crazy. I will be all on my own, so I'm a little bit stressed for that, and I've been trying to just meal prep, get all the cleaning and everything done now that my husband is here. That way when he goes back tomorrow, I have, everything ready for the most part. Your little head's bobbing everywhere. So another update, it's kind of about me and kind of about Aaron, is that he has his routine switched. Like, he sleeps more during the day, and then at nighttime he does sleep, but he is awake still, which is a little bit frustrating. So I am trying to get his routine switched because it'll work a lot better for me and my husband being able to sleep more at night. So we are trying to get that switched. But he is doing so good overall, so I can't really complain. I mean, he does sleep a lot, and he is still a little bit jaundiced, which is probably why, but he's doing pretty well overall. Okay, so I am going to talk about the breastfeeding and how that's going now, because that's the biggest update. So as I mentioned in my last video, breastfeeding wasn't going well. He keeps coming on and coming off and, like, unlatching all the time, and it's just been really frustrating for him to get a full meal, and because of that my milk supply has dropped and all that fun stuff. Exactly what happened with John, my first. So we ended up going back to the lactation consultant, and she says he's tongue-tied. We never did get it clipped because we went to the doctor and he said that there was nothing to clip. However, we went back to the lactation consultant after that, and she showed us that he definitely is tongue-tied, and we see it. It's not bad, but it's definitely there, and he's lip-tied as well. So we think the doctor just didn't look far back enough. Anyways, so he didn't get it fixed, so therefore it hasn't really helped nursing much. And we were just talking, and they were saying to get a lip tie fix, you have to go to a dentist, and it costs around $500 to $600. And if a doctor does do it, we have to travel quite far, and it will bleed and stuff, and I just don't want him hurting. So what we're thinking is that we're not going to get it done. We're thinking to just hold off on it, and now what I'm doing is I'm still putting him on the breast every single time before we feed him and see if he wants to nurse. Most of the time he doesn't, so what I'm doing now is I feed him the bottle, and then after he's done drinking the bottle, I will pump. So I'm back to pumping, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be exclusively pumping very soon because he is getting worse at breastfeeding. So that is so frustrating because I hate pumping. Like, I did it my first time around, and it was so exhausting pumping and then feeding and cleaning all the bottle parts and pump parts and everything. It's just really tiring, but I'm doing what I can because I do want him to get as much breast milk as possible. We have had to sub with formula, which is kind of frustrating because it is expensive, but not only that, I think breast milk is obviously so much better, and I really wanted him to just have breast milk for the first year. But you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I finally come to accept it that he's not nursing, and that is why my baby blues are gone, so I'm feeling a lot better about that. And he is getting sleep, now that he's drinking a full meal from his bottle, so he's giving us longer stretches, so we're more rested because of that, and you know what? We're okay with it. So I pump every 2 to 3 hours. I do 20 minutes per side, so I have a double pump, the Medela one. I've done a lot of reviews on these. I'm just pumping, hi, for 20 minutes. He's staring at me. I love you. So that's not too bad. Like I said, he's getting the bottle, so we are doing the paced feeding method. If you guys are interested in that, you can YouTube it. There's a lot of good videos on it. So pretty much we're just pace feeding him so that he can go between the breast and the bottle and not have nipple confusion. He is having a pacifier now, though, so I don't know if that's confusing him at all, but his nursing was so bad, like I can't even tell you how bad it was, that it didn't even matter at this point whether he gets nipple confused or not anymore. So I am still putting him on. I am hoping that one day he will nurse a little bit better, but if he doesn't, that's okay. So if you guys have any more questions about breastfeeding, I don't want to make this video super long. If there's any more questions you have about what's been going on with me and breastfeeding, just comment below and I'll try and answer them, or I can just do another Q&A video on it. But that's the gist of it. That's pretty much what's been going on. So he is mostly having a bottle now, and we sub with formula when we have to. If you guys are interested in how much I'm pumping, my milk supply is crap, excuse my language. I'm only pumping around 30 to 40 mils. That's both sides combined. So I'm pumping around 15 to 20 per side every 2 to 3 hours, which is, he eats about 80 mils. So that's only half of what he's eating. So actually one thing I want to mention is that I will be taking domperidone, and I am taking the fenugreek and blessed thistle as well, but I will be taking the domperidone once I do a little bit of research on it. The midwives will be giving me a prescription for it, and I'm going to try that out and see if it helps with my milk supply. So now about Aaron, he did have his checkup today, his 2-week checkup at the midwives, and he weighs 9 pounds 1 ounce. Okay, come here. Come here. It's okay. He weighs 9 pounds and 1 ounce, which is really big, and it's a little bit sad because he's not going to be a newborn for long. Like, he's growing so quick already. He's getting 2 ounces a day, which is crazy. That's a ton. So it's a little bit scary. But he's doing so well. And like I said, he is giving us longer stretches. Good boy. And he's getting better on his own. He has more alert times now, and he's, not making us hold him 24/7. Now he's happy being on his own for a little bit. He loves his tummy time. And yeah, say hi. Say hi, people. Ooh. Hi. Hi. He's honestly such a sweetheart. His jaundice is almost gone, but he's so happy, and he gives me tons of smiles all the time. He's such an angel, and his umbilical cord did fall out, which is so exciting. So now you can have nice baths, which he loves. He's so happy when he's in warm water. So yeah, he's just doing really well overall. I will be doing strictly a 1-month update for just him when the time comes. But for now, he's sharing updates with mommy. But yeah, that's about it. I will show you guys my belly for 2 weeks of postpartum. I'm not wearing the belly bandit right now, so you'll be seeing it without the belly bandit on. But yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like and click subscribe, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye. This is the belly from the front. Okay, for 2 weeks postpartum. I do have leggings, but I rolled them down. This is from the side. So you can see and it's still pretty soft, but I'm really happy with what the belly bandit's doing. This is from the other side. Oh baby, that's okay. And the back if you're interested.